So, I haven't done this in a very, very long time. I'm thinking that it might be years since I last wore makeup, and I have contacts in my face. And yeah, sure. I'm not even sure which color I am supposed to be nowadays. Let's try that one on. That is very light. Even if you know, when you come up to be my age, you will have to be careful about makeup, because you can't wear that heavy makeup. Yeah, that one seems better. I'm not sure that it's buildable though. What about this one? Let's try this one. I think it's the middle one, right? I think it is. I need to have some more of this. Now, I took the time to dye my brows as well. I do that on a regular basis, but now we have Miss Shamarona, who has kept me inside or at home for quite a lot of time, and didn't feel like I needed it actually. So let's start with that one and see where we end up. I wonder whether I should use a sponge. No, I will use this one then. So yeah, that looks quite okay. No, I have no idea what it looks like in the camera though. Doesn't really matter to me right now, because the mirror I have to kind of cheat, because I'm filming on my phone, and the mirror I am using for my makeup is the one I usually place behind my phone, so that I can see that I am focusing the camera and everything like that. So let's see, what's the neck like? Oh, it's not that important. Yeah, but this foundation was quite good. It's quite old, so I'll see how my face react. I can't speak English today, apparently. I'll see how my face reacts, because this foundation is quite old. When you're aging and you're not a drag queen, which I'm not, at least not usually, your face actually can't take that much makeup, because it's so you get so dry, and with that also very wrinkly, and it kind of, the makeup kind of sits on the skin. I can't really, it doesn't look good, which means that we have to, all the makeup that I used to be able to wear, I can't wear that anymore, because it doesn't look good. My face can't take it. So I'll have to be a bit more careful. So let's take this. I don't know if I need it. let's take it anyway, just because it's such a long time since I last used this. So everyone's going, no, you have to use your ring finger, not your middle finger, and I will just say up yours, because it doesn't actually matter. At least not to me. If it matters to you, then that's your thing. So, while waiting for that to set, the annoying thing was also that I couldn't find any lash glue. So I will have to do a makeup that kind of is without the glue, without the falsies. And when you're talking drag, you of course are focusing a lot on the brows. I have been blessed with already drag shaped brows. I've always, for a very long time at least, been very, very proud of my brows. And in the 90s, when people started plucking them off, I did not. Because in the early 90s, we have the TV show Twin Peaks. Oh, sorry. See, I'm even painting with that outside. And the aesthetics that they had in Twin Peaks kind of spoke to me. Because it was very much about the brows, and at the same time I was kind of aspiring or thinking about becoming a makeup artist, especially mostly for theatrical makeup. I was thinking about that, and I saw with that, I kind of noticed that how much expression there was in the eyebrows, how much they do, and especially if you can use them and move them separate from each other at will, then you kind of get quite nice expressions. So let's see then, what will we do for our eyes? I have in the latest, like almost 10 years, not 10 years back, because as I said, I'm not using makeup very often nowadays, but when I do, I have tended to lean towards red colors. That is because my eyes are green. So with green eyes, of course, it's green and red are the complement colors of each other, and yeah, that makes the green in my eyes. They are a bit grayish green, my eyes, but with, no, there's no makeup in there. What's in here then? You see, I've just stored them in bags. Might this be lash glue? Lash glue! I'm just hoping that it works. What's that? That's eyeliner. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of nice things in here. I have 2 lash curlers. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah. As I said, I have been gravitating towards red eye makeup, or reddish eye makeup, just because it kind of brings the green in my eyes out. So let's see here. There are no small brushes there, or only quite large brushes. Do I have any smaller brushes here? No. What's that? Eyeliner. Have I bought this much eyeliner? And that is a small brush, but it was really dirty. This is a small-ish brush. Oh yes, I now know when I used this. We had an exhibit in the museum where I work, where about Kiss, the band, and we had like things for children on one of the holidays or the leaves from school, you know. And let's start with that one, I think. Just to carve the shape here, the shape. This is what I will be using for blush later on, but let's start with that one just to kind of work it in. Just to get the shape right. Yeah, the exhibition about Kiss, the band, it was really funny, and for that school leave for Easter, when the schools were closed for a week for Easter, we usually do have kind of activities for children then, and we did that this year as well. And I was sitting there in the exhibition and I was putting makeup on. I was doing my own Kiss face. I was creating my own Kiss face, and the children could put makeup on their face, and then we had like forms that they could make the different faces, and then we had a show. We had a show every day at the same time. That's about it, I think. Just so that we have the shape there, and I will be using some kind of fluffy brush. There's already some red on top of this on this one, so we will continue that, I think. Oh, we'll have to find some more brushes to lay down the light colors later on. But let's just start with this. And as you have noticed, I've not put any concealers and things like that on yet. That will be in a later stage. Do I have a... no? It's kind of a lot of... There we go. Now, let's take the same brush and with a true red. If I just can open open it. There. This is really red. And as you see, my eyes are quite hooded, so if I want to have anything sticking up from that, I need to put it a bit above. I usually don't do this this kind of cut crease with anymore, where I have the lid in a lighter color anymore. I did that when I was younger, but since my lid has become so hooded, it's better if I just work on lifting them to match the brows or something. Now let's see, where do we have that? There. Since I so rarely wear makeup nowadays, people usually get quite surprised when they see me in makeup. I have another red as well. I think we'll see if I can find it. It's a bit glittery. That could be nice. It's also difficult when you're aged to wear a lot of glitter and shimmers and things like that. Or glitters are better, but shimmers are really difficult. So I'm also always looking out for, when I'm shopping for makeup, I'm always trying to find the ones without shimmer, the matte ones, because let's see, there and there. I see that I have been a bit uneven there. Doesn't matter. We'll see if I can find. Nope. And I thought that I would make this with this. I kind of forgot. So I couldn't find it, so let's continue with this one then. Take another layer of that one, and I will also take some on the bottom part. It's one of the first really warm and sunny days here, so people are barbecuing and they are walking outside, and I have an open window, so you will be hearing a lot of their chatting. I guess. Well, there we are, I think. Let's blend that a little. Lift it. There we go. And I'm just continuing with the same brush. Let's see, I also do have a bit darker, just to the outer edges here. This is a reddish brown. It looks very brown because it's so very red, everything around it. But it is like a burgundy color almost. There. And let's blend that in. See, yeah, I think it's quite even. See? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was also going to take some of that in. I have also gotten very sensitive eyes lately, which means that I have no idea how my makeup will, how my eyes will take my makeup. Which also means that it's no idea really to kind of put a lot of makeup in the inside tear duct, because I will, my eyes will be quite runny anyway, so you won't be able to. There we go. And let's take this one around along here as well, even though there will be a black eyeliner, but let's pretend that this gives it a bit more depth. There we go. So let's see, let's blend that little. Now we are going to hit it with some lighter colors. There we will have to, you see there, have to look at that with, no, what color is in this brush? There is actually no color in this brush, that's good. Do I want it to be white? Do I want it to be a bit more demure? It's possible that I actually want it to be white. You know, when you did this kind of makeup like 20 years ago, everyone thought you were such a good makeup artist. And nowadays, every 14-year-old can make this. think. Is it even? Like this. It is quite even, right? We're also going to do some highlighting just under the eyebrow, but that will not be with that white color. It will be I think we'll do that. Thinking it is a drag after all, but I think this one is better there. I usually don't do this as much either because I think that my brows are high enough. You see, some shimmer. But high eyebrows, there is nothing as too high eyebrows when you are doing makeup, right? No, sorry, when you are doing drag makeup. There we go. What now then? I think that I will now go on with some, fuck, my hands are so dirty, some concealer and stuff, and I think that's the only one that is light enough. Of the ones I have here, I have more concealers, but and you see I do it with my finger because I don't have a clean brush. I would do it with a brush otherwise. With that, you see we also cleaned up I have no idea how this looks in the camera now. I am only pounding it on here. But if it looks terrible in the camera, you'll have to look at a terrible looking old lady. There we go. Should we do some contouring? That's for blush. Contouring. Yeah, is it worth it? Sure. Which one was the one I used? That one. That one is not dark enough for contouring. I will have to find another. I'll be back. That was not the palette I thought it was, but I guess that it will do. That's the one. Which one is this one then? Which palette is this one? That one. Then I can do some powder contouring. Yeah. I will not do any. Do it in that mirror. And do I use that one? No, I use the same one as used for my foundation. See how much foundation is there left? Never mind. And we'll work around this area something. Do anything at all? No. Oh yeah, no. Now I see something. So also you don't want it to be just grey. And let's take some under here as well, even though that's quite a dead course, isn't it? Trying to get all the chins to go away. Well, something like that. That will do. Should I do some highlighting while I'm at it? I can actually use one of those eyeshadows for that. I think I'll use, which one was which? This one. Highlighting is also not a true friend of the elderly. Since it kind of tend to sit on top of the cracks and wrinkles that are in the face. I can also make some on my nose and some on my Cupid's bow. I think that we can use that, right? So let's take do some blushing. Let's take this. I do have one that is more orangey than this one. I think I'll use the one that oh sorry, I started. And since I will not be wearing a wig, I will have to work my makeup all the way to my hairline. So now let's see how we do with the eyeliner then. Since my eye is hooded, it is now super easy to work the eyeliner properly. So I'll start like this, and then we'll build from there. Also not very much left in this one, I think. I used it for ages. Perhaps I have to use a gel liner. That means I have to look for a clean brush. I did have that pencil liner as well. Let's see now. Well, I can get away with that. And that's about it. That is about what I can get away with. Isn't much more than that. So those are for later. Not sure whether I should do no, let's do a black liner for that. Where did I find that? There, right? That was a black liner. Yeah, it was. And it's really, really not sharpened. Really, really dry. There. Can't guarantee that all of this. You hear a cat eating now? She's just above me. Can't guarantee that all of this will still be there. Where any makeup artist would say, throw that pen away. Yeah, I probably would if I did this more than once a year. I actually do have makeup pencils, you know, like kajal and kohl pencils from, hear me out, the 80s still. I don't use them. I just can't bear to throw them away. It kind of gets sentimental. Now let's see, what does that look like? Decent enough, right? Decent enough. It's a tight line. Oh. I don't want to. Kind of got it going now, this pencil. There we go. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Now, mascara. And I am now contemplating whether I should. You know, I use makeup so rarely, it's so rare for me to use makeup that I don't actually. What is this one? What might be used? I actually think that it's just as well to buy cheap mascaras and then I throw it away. But what you should always do when you open a mascara is smell it. This one is not for use. No, throw it away. This one, smell it. Oh, I just painted my nose. No, I didn't. What's that? This one is okay, but that one is not. Yeah, it might be full enough for now. That one was okay. Is there any glue in here? Just have to check. Oh, this might be totally dried out. Ooh, no, it's not. There is plenty of glue in there. So there we have the glue. And also on my trousers. Doesn't matter. I don't really care about these trousers anyway. We can do that. So we'll see how much that will have dried once I'm attacking my face with lashes. I am just kind of colouring. Yeah, come on, you are supposed to be there. My own lashes in. I have really short lashes. I have some periods of times I've used like Lilash or Lilash or whatever they are called. These are lengthening serums and they are really good. And I, of course, got myself a dot there. They are really good, but as I said, my eyes are sensitive now for some reason and they don't want any of that. So, for the first time ever, I will use 2 pairs of lashes, and it's those, you know, the cheap ones you get from like eBay and AliExpress and all of those places. There we have the first pair, and we'll have the second pair. I have never had these much lashes on there and there, and I will have to cut them and I will have to shape them a bit. So let's see. Oh no, they're quite. What I usually do with lashes, if I use lashes, I rarely do that nowadays. It's that I cut them in half and then I just use them on the outer edge of my eyes. So, and since these are these cheap ass lashes, they are kind of stiff. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's just put some glue from all that glue I had on my hand. So let that sit for a while we cut this one. There's no difference in the edges. They're not flared, these ones, so it doesn't matter which one you put on which eye, which I can find refreshing at times, because, well, it's easier. It's just easier. See, there we have more glue there, please. There we go. We are also going to cut these Oh, I have used these pairs already, so I think that they are already cut and there are some glue on them already. That one is not properly cut, I can tell you that. There. Let's put glue onto that one. There. There were a couple of makeup gurus that I followed for some time. There are a few I still follow. The Pixie Woo sisters, but they have changed their name to just Untitled Chapter now, I think. And Lisa Eldridge. But there are some others that kind of was there for some time and I haven't seen them in a long time. Candy Johnson is just still filming. I'm not sure, or if she just. I've never been able to do this with tweezers. I promise you, I have tried. Put them on, tack them in, let that one sit for a while. I see. Same here. Hold that one in the middle. There. So. Now I know some of these makeup artists, like Michelle Phan for instance, she got a contract with L'Oreal, I think. But I don't know if she still is if she's still making YouTube videos as well. I kind of haven't seen that. So now we can use. No, we're not using that. There we go. And then we have the second pair, and I think that I will be placing that a bit further to the side, like there, perhaps. Are you fastening there? Perhaps you are. I have glue fucking everywhere. There, and then where did I start it? In pretty much there, right? Come on. I'm pressing on my contact lenses as well, so I can't see anything. Because I have to blink to make them sit where they're supposed to sit. So now I need something to just. I do have a pair of tweezers here. I just need to use something to push you in there, right? So that you will sit there. Oh, I've never worn this much lashes. And anyway, even though I'm saying that, this is nothing for a drag queen. Nothing. So why are you just. I might be able to save that with some mascara and eyeliner. Well, that's cool. I'm liking this. I will put some mascara on just to bind them together. That was a very fruitless endeavor. I wonder what if I can get some more out of this one. Perhaps I have more of these, but it doesn't matter, I think. Now let's get all of that glue off our heads. Oh, I'm liking this, but it's really strange because I usually have better vision than this. But I am liking it. Yeah. So let's get rid of all of this, and it's time for lips. I will not bother with powder because powder is just taking my time. It will just take time. It will not do much for me. Of course, it will make me not shine as much, but I am, as I said, a dry old crone or something. So there we go. Let's put these away. I will have to do something with these as soon as I've gotten these away. Now, and when I have gotten this done, there we go. And you as well. Yeah, we can take you with you. That's in there. And glue. Glue, 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 glue. There. I have a brush. There we are. So, lips. Lip liner, quite. Normally, I of course would make like a nude lip with this, but I don't do that now. So. And I'm actually not overdrawing my lips. I've tried to do that at times and I just can't. I just can't. It's so strange to me. And lipstick. So, here we are. Now I'll just do something with my hair and something with my clothes, and then we'll see you for the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race.